KHOU 11 News at 5:30 starts now.
Thank you for joining us online. We're streaming right now on KHOU 11+. This evening, a man is in custody after reportedly firing at police during a standoff inside an apartment complex. Pearland police tell us this happened around 8:30 this morning when officers responded to a call about bullet holes in a door at an apartment complex on Old Alvin Road. That's south of East Walnut. When officers approached, a man inside started firing a gun. SWAT was called to the apartment and was able to get the man to eventually surrender peacefully. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Right now, the Harris County Precinct 2 Constable's Office is asking for help finding a person of interest in connection with a drive-by shooting. Authorities say it happened at a home in southeast Harris County off Kirkren Drive. No one was hurt there either, but according to deputies, the homeowners believe they were targeted. Here's a closer look at the man authorities are looking for. Witnesses say he was wearing a green hoodie and driving a maroon Kia Optima. If you have any information, call Harris County Precinct 2 constables. Tonight, a woman is fighting for her life after a shooting in North Harris County. Right now, details are very limited, but we're told the woman was taken to a hospital by Life Flight last night from Cascade Basin Falls. That's not far from Kirkendall. A man was detained, but at this point, it's not clear how he is connected to the situation. We will continue to bring you the latest developments as we get them. Well, it was a chaotic weekend in football with several fights breaking out. Let's take a look at a couple of the incidents making national headlines, starting with a wild fight during today's Texans game against the Jaguars. In the second quarter, Jacksonville quarterback Trevor Lawrence was giving himself up with a slide at the end of a run when Houston's Al-Shaair launched himself at Lawrence, hitting him as he was nearly down. Lawrence's head took a hit as it hit the turf, and after that, a full-on scuffle broke among players, temporarily stopping the game. In the end, Lawrence was ruled out with a head injury, and both Al-Shaair and Jaguars defensive back Jerry Jones were removed from the game. In college football, Michigan stunned Ohio State in Saturday's matchup, beating them 13-10. But when Michigan tried to plant their flag at midfield, tempers boiled over and shoving began. Here's what Buckeyes head coach Ryan Day had to say about the fight after the game.
Yeah, I don't know all the details of it, but I know that, these guys, are looking to, put a flag on our field, and our guys weren't going to let that happen. So, I'll find out exactly what happened, but, this is our field, and certainly, we're embarrassed with the fact that we lost the game, but, there's some prideful guys on this team that weren't just going to let that happen.
Police on the field even resorted to using pepper spray to break up the fight. Tonight, Ohio State University police say they will continue investigating. And in College Station, it was the Lone Star Showdown everyone had been waiting for as the Longhorns went head-to-head with the Aggies. The Longhorns are heading to the SEC Championship to take on Georgia next Saturday. Last night's game got so wild, Texas A&M police were busy managing rowdy fans, fights in the stands, and even students sneaking into the game. In a social media post from campus police, two men were asked to leave after breaking university rules when they allegedly rode a horse and a Longhorn while carrying their dog. In another post, two men were wearing reflective vests and hard hats and had allegedly entered the stadium with fake construction credentials. They were arrested for criminal trespass. All right, let's change up things here and hop outside to talk weather. You're taking a live look over Galveston after what was a chilly day for some. I found it rather perfect. Meteorologist Pat Kaplan joining us now. And Pat, this cool weather is sticking around, but I see we've got some rain on the way.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call today chilly per se. It was definitely a little bit warmer than yesterday. It was a gorgeous day overall, but yes, we do have some rain on the horizon as we get towards the middle of the week. Live look here. This is from St. Thomas High School, so we're looking out towards the west. The sun just went down about 10 minutes ago. There is the uptown skyline, Williams Tower. Temperatures today made it to 70 degrees, so just a smidge above where we should be this time of year, both for our morning and afternoon temperatures, but hey, pretty close to normal. This time of year, we should be in the upper 40s and upper 60s for morning and afternoon temperatures. And again, sunset tonight was at 5:21. 66 still in Jersey Village, 65 at Bush, 67 Hobby, 64 in Edo, and 67 even in Stafford on the wider shot, everyone pretty much in the 60s. Cleveland down to 56 though, 63 in Livingston, and down on the island, and 66 for Columbus. So some really comfortable temperatures out there right now. Smooth travel weather for anyone heading out tonight. There's the good news. We start the week on a dry note, but rain chances do return as we get towards the middle of the week. Here's a look at flight delays across the state right now. Thankfully, everyone checking in with quiet conditions. No delays being reported on average at any of the major airports. Across the rest of the country, a bit of a different story out towards Newark, checking in with about an hour delay. And then down towards Florida, this was a trouble spot earlier. They had some really big delays from Fort Myers into West Palm Beach and Miami, but all those have since disappeared. So there's the good news. Things looking a little bit easier for anyone traveling out to Florida tonight. Quiet out there right now on the radar. Nothing going on across the state. High pressure in charge. So we are going to be mainly clear and a little bit cooler as a result for tonight. I think most of us will get down to the 40s, couple 30s possible again. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, seasonable, gorgeous day for us. We have a cold front that approaches tomorrow night. It starts to fall apart as it comes through the area, so it doesn't really do much to our temperatures, but it will keep a developing storm system to the south at bay for another day. So it's still sunny, mild, and dry for Tuesday, but then rain chances go up as we get into Wednesday. We're up to a 60% chance. So again, Monday, Tuesday are dry. And then we'll just hang on to some scattered shower chances into Thursday and Friday. So here's future track. You can see that system starts to ride up the coast as we get towards Wednesday, and that'll throw a couple showers and storms our way. It doesn't look like a total washout, but it will impact the middle part of the week. So just keep in mind that Wednesday looks like the wettest day that we've got on tap. Temperatures, though, yeah, they stay pretty much at or just a touch below normal. Our average this time of year is 68. We are pretty much there to start the week, maybe getting a smidge warmer as we get to Wednesday and Thursday. And then I think temperatures drop a little bit here as we get on the cooler side of things for Friday and Saturday. But all in all, no big cold fronts and no big warm-ups on the horizon as we go through the next 7 days, and really looking ahead into the middle of December. Again, cooler weather stays east and warmer weather stays west as we kind of stay on the edge of things going into, again, the next week and a half. 36 in Conroe tonight, 38 Livingston, 39 for Huntsville, 44 in town, and then 57 at the coast. I could see there being some frost maybe in some of the usual cold spots like Conroe by tomorrow morning. For tomorrow, sunny, warm temperatures, upper 60s to around 70 in the afternoon, very similar to what we had today. There's your 7-day forecast. We'll do it again for Tuesday, and then shower and storm chances return for Wednesday. We may catch a break, I think, for Thursday, maybe just an isolated chance. Otherwise, it's a dry but cloudy day. And then showers are back again for Friday and Saturday. Temperatures a bit cooler as well, dropping down into the lower 60s. Cheryl?
All right, another beauty on deck tomorrow. Thanks, Pat. With the final rush of Thanksgiving travelers, it was a busy day at both Houston airports. In fact, today was said to be the busiest of the Thanksgiving period. Our Michelle Choi was at Hobby, where she talked to travelers and airport officials about how they are preparing for the next big holiday rush.
From checking in to going through security, it was the usual routine for travelers here at Hobby Airport, but surrounded by a much bigger crowd. Sunday was said to be the busiest travel day with an estimated 206,000 travelers, something mom of two, Lynette Zamora, says concerned her.
I was, because we got to make sure they have food, and are the line's going to be long? Are we going to make it in time, or are we going to get delayed?
It's also why Ms. Raktas Faye, who was in Houston visiting family, says she arrived at the airport extra early.
I was so worried the traffic, but it's smooth and nice. It's beautiful.
During the 12-day Thanksgiving travel period, airport officials told us they were expecting more than 2.2 million travelers, with 1.7 million people going through Bush and 500,000 people flying through Hobby. Despite record crowds, Jim Sesniak, the director of Houston Airport System, told us this morning it's been going smooth.
TSA's moving and traffic's flowing, so we're happy right now.
He says a big part of that was preparing ahead of time, especially when it came to traffic delays over at Bush from ongoing construction. To ease some of the congestion prior to Thanksgiving, he says they opened up a lane at the entrance, restoring it back to 4 full lanes.
We've had great results with it so far. If we look at this Thanksgiving versus last, our severe and heavy traffic at Bush is down over 90% on that entrance roadway, so it's really made a big positive improvement for us.
That lane, he says, will now stay permanently open. Meanwhile, they're hoping to continue making progress at the big airport in time for the Christmas travel rush.
The new international arrivals curve is going to open, and that's basically when you exit Bush on the United area, that's where that choke point is. That choke point will go away prior to Christmas, and then right after, in the end of January, we're going to be opening up the new international arrivals hall for United Airlines Terminal E. So that will decongest Terminal C, because right now you've got 2 terminals in one.
Back at Hobby, frequent travelers like Gwinnett shared her #1 tip when it comes to holiday travel.
Take the time to enjoy family, embrace each other, and remember why you're traveling so that you can remember to love each other and just have fun.
In Houston, Michelle Choi, KHOU 11 News.
Michelle, thank you. Traveling for the holidays can be stressful, so we are hoping to make it just a bit easier for you. Text the word travel to 713-526-1111, and we'll text you back some links to KHOU.com where you can check airport delays, parking, and even traffic around the Houston area. Well, today the Houston Velocity baseball team was spreading Christmas cheer to help a Houston holiday icon. Richard Reyes, also known as Pancho Claus, recently suffered a 3rd heart attack, which landed him in the hospital. Since then, local groups have been coming together to collect toys that will support Pancho Claus's Christmas initiatives and other programs for children.
These kids are never too young to learn the importance of giving back to their community, to those in need. And Pancho Claus, he would come out to my school when I was in elementary school. So he's always set the standard on how important it is to give back to those who need it. And we need to teach these young ones to keep doing that, following his footsteps.
He's a legend around here, really. Right now, Pancho Claus says he could use more volunteers as he fights to get his health in order. And if you prefer to donate, we have a link to his GoFundMe page on our website, KHOU.com. Well, thousands of families in our community could use a hand this holiday season. You can help make a difference by donating new unwrapped toys or money to KHOU 11's Secret Santa Toy Drive. Just grab your phone right now and point the camera at the QR code on your screen to go to our donation page. KHOU 11 will match contributions up to $11,000. We thank you for helping us stand for Houston this holiday season. Well, that does it for our time for now, but remember, we are available to you anytime on KHOU.com and KHOU 11+. Be sure to join us on TV for the news at 10. See you then.